Howdy YouTube, this is Wild E here. Alright, they called me Wild E, actually that's not my name, my name's Ed. So, what am I showing you, what are you looking at? Well, I am going to make a modification to my shower system. This and this heats my shower water. All I did was take it, cut it, put it back on with that inside. So when you have this inside here, I put it on top of the black. I come back in a couple hours, boom, hot. The pump here is what I pour the water into. This pump has never been used for chemicals. So I bought it at Princess Auto. Now for the Americans, Princess Auto is the equivalent of your Harbor Freight. So in the future, if I say Princess Auto, think Harbor Freight. And Canadian Tire is another store. So if I mention tools at Canadian Tire, Americans think Sears. So my modification will be very simple. I am going to take this Fast Dry Any Rust because it's black and it will adhere to plastic. All I want to do is paint the base and the back side, just so it helps absorb the heat. When it sits on top of the black versus on top of here, there's a big difference in temperature, probably about a 10-degree temperature. So what I'm trying to do is recreate that. Extremely light, portable. You don't need something this large. It's just I have a bunch of these because I'm getting water. Now down here you can see this is what I purchased a while ago. It's a Nomad on-the-go water system. I bought it for, let's say, about $50 on sale. It's about $80. It's made in the US. It's 12 volt. That's where the water goes into. And think small pressure washer, although it's not really good for that. But it is great for having showers as well. 12 volt plugs in there. The hose plugs in here, on off. You fill the water in there. It's fairly simple. I've also taken and modified this so that I can run it from this rain barrel, which is not set up right now. Water comes in there, flows out into the pressure I just call it pressure washer for now. Okay, so that's two ways to have showers. Simple. This guy here is simple. You pour your hot water in, but test it first, because I've been having some days where just from sitting on here, it's been over 100 degrees. So I'm digging out my temperature gauge now to show you later. All I did was I took some water here, poured it into here. That's more than enough for a shower, believe it or not. Your shower in your house uses 5 gallons approximately for an average shower. I'll use 2 liters and come out sparkly clean. Okay, so again, I'm just going to paint the back, paint the bottom, and paint the bottom with the black. Then I'm going to leave it for a couple of hours, maybe 3, and then I'm going to check the temperature. So I just poured it. It's cool water. I don't have a stand, or I'd show you me pouring it. All right, now this other thing here is another project. See, there's parts there, and I will do that in a minute. This is how I wash some clothes off grid. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, all I did was spray. So you can see the difference with the base, with the back of the bottle. It's just the 1 gallon. You have more people, of course, put more water in, but that is a little bit more than 2 liters. So this is slightly more than a gallon, and that's more than enough for 2-3 people. I always leave a space, you can see, because I want the air to heat up inside. That's why I've left the lid on top and the lid on top. Simply set it like this and set it like that. You can see that the sunlight's coming from this direction right now, and if it was later in the afternoon, I'd just tilt it just a little bit. Yes, you can get fancier by putting, you know, the flexible mirrors in there. I just don't have one, so I think that'd be better actually. Okay, and all I did is cut it out with a knife. Total cost $0, because it's a byproduct. I bought these for water and used them. Okay, guys, take care. So it's been Wild E. Come back in the afternoon and I'll show you how hot it is. Okay, show you how easy it is just to set up and get going for your shower or washing dishes, or use that for rinsing. So you can use that for rinsing, or you can use this, but you need 12 volts. I actually stopped using this because this is so handy. Okay, cheers, talk to you later. Okay, not sure if you can see this. So this is showing 34 Celsius on the outside, which is 91 to 93. (123) on the inside, Fahrenheit, 50 Celsius. So inside 52, 53 Celsius, 125 to 127 Fahrenheit. So if you didn't think it would heat it up, you're wrong. If you thought it heated up, you're on the right track. So, like I said, that is hot. I will be using that to cool it down. So what I normally do is mix it into there. I'll pour the hot water in, add some cold water, then just tilt the top part till my hand touches it, and pump it up and have a shower. Secondary systems that you can do are regular bottles. Look a little dirty. I've been using them for a couple of years. On the right is straight water, and on the left is dish soap and water. So it's all ready to go. So you clean up your containers, and you can also have a third one, which I have inside. So the third one here is invisible, has soap and water. So for quick little rinse baths. This is what I use for showers, spring, summer, fall. I use them into the winter time as well, although restricted inside. And I'll have an outside shower anytime it's sunny like this. Don't come around the camper if you hear some water running, or well, yikes. All right, till next time. Cheers. Wild E out.